That good? There we go. It's so weird that it updated my Pro controller that is not a Switch 2 Pro controller. Oh, I have to connect the bot to YouTube. There we go. They connect to the Twitch. Creator dashboard. I don't like the OBS update. So my stream avatars are open. They're just not showing up for some reason. There we go. It's really annoying. There we go. Nice, Jim. I got some editing done today. Did you see the short? I edited that. Yeah, there's a software update on the Switch too. I think I edited it pretty well. What did the update do? Oh, nice. I don't play in handheld, so it's not going to impact me in the slightest. Yes. Invite others. Shy. the best quality. 1080 isn't the best quality. My monitor's better than that. My monitor's 1440. See how the short's performing? I put so long into trying to figure out how to do a timer for the short. And then I gave up and downloaded a green screen timer. I used to have a timer widget, but I couldn't find a timer widget. Or not widget, template. Hey, Christopher, I'm doing well. How are you? All these are useful. I feel like Sneasel dies so easily. Is it crazy to take Berserker? Clink Clank does have metal sound. I'll leave it up to y'all though. I don't. They're all three good. What are you gonna have for dinner? Again, all three good. I'm just scared of Sneasel and Boldor, how quickly they'll die. Too bad Doodle doesn't have. Oh, that sucks. Elliot. Oh, nice, Christopher. That's the one that took the Sneasel. Go to NDD. I think we go left to get to NDD because I'm scared of the NPC taking either of the mons on the right on the second row. I might do some editing while we do this. Do y'all think would y'all prefer to watch a Professor's Oak challenge or a solo mon? A solo run of Fire Red Loot Green? I think that's your end, Elliot. Hopefully it's your end. Because I do a solo run with Polytoad. If we keep Clink Clang, which we're getting in DD, keeping Clink Clang is definitely ideal. So I need to save my thunders and not as much my lash outs. So we'll switch the Elliot will take the DD. Yeah, I haven't dropped any frames. Technically it says I've dropped 3, but 3 of 50,000 is nothing. Well, if I did it, a Professor Oak challenge, I probably couldn't do it just as a video. I can do a solo run just as a video. But I can't do a Professor Oak challenge just as a video just because of the time. It'd have to be a stream that I turn into a video. Massage my arms. I had a delivery today. It was so many items from Sam's Club that I had to play Tetris with the cart to get everything to fit in there. But it was so much money. I made like $80 in an hour. Yeah, they're just really long. I think I want to do. There's a game called Bonnie Bear Plays Frog Time that I'm gonna. I streamed it once when it was just the demo. It was really fun. I think I might do it as a video series rather than streaming it though. So I want to look up how long it is. It depends on how long it is. Okay. I need to get some. I want opinions on the short from today. It's not doing as well as I'd hoped it to, but we'll see. Maybe it will end up doing better. We don't want this. It sucks that I'm burned and you're paralyzed. I don't want it. We have to go left, I feel like, because the NPC taking the Clefairy would suck. Having the Sandaconda isn't bad. It just doesn't help any of us. Really. Probably better defensively than the Sneasel. So it's probably just better for the NPC to have that. That was loud. I don't do any damage here. I'm gonna lash out. But then I have to... I don't want to use all my lash outs. Maybe it's fine. But no, don't I want those for Indeedee, so... That did nothing anyway. Hi, Clippy. Why do you have to say 1980? Thank you, Jen. Die. That did less damage than I thought. I got Vikavolt and Pokopia earlier. In my Pallet Town. I made a I started a short for Dandy's World. I was gonna speed run it, and then something happened during the speed run, so that ended up being the short rather than the speed run. Uh-oh. It might be good to switch the Boldor after this, unless you end up dying, then it just to not get another death with your health being low. Because you're going to take the Indeedee anyway. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. You can use your rock move. That's fine. Or you. Pokey MMO. Like the rumored. That sucks. The rumored game. Yeah, I was hoping you would live. The supposed leak. We have 2 deaths already because of Boldor. Hey, you healed my burn and you heal her statuses at least. Oh, fan-made game, okay. Now there's a rumor of a Pokemon MMO to be released in 2029? By Game Freak, but
you're awesome.
Dolly's Factory on Saturday, lol.
Well, I guess I have to play Dolly's Factory. Thank you, Elliot. You'll have to remind me. Thank you so much. Go for Eevee? What do you mean? I'm doing Dynamax Adventures. I have some shiny Eevees. What game would I shiny hunt Eevee in if I did it right now? Probably Scarlet and Violet over ZA. And go Indeedee normal. I'll hunt the evolutions at some point. I already have like 3 of them, I think. 2 or 3. Thank you again, Elliot. I guess I'll start another one. Motion. I know it's Fly does. I'm not gonna Dynamax because it's not like June's gonna be Dynamaxing against the Lugia. I know Sly does plays games when people donate money for it, so I'm trying to. You can do it yourself actually. Evolution. Eevee. If you do ! avatar space and Eevee in chat, it will turn you into an Eevee. Well, thank you, Elliot. No, ! the word avatar, space, and then Eevee. You gotta have the word avatar in there. Okay, we killed Indeedee pretty quickly. Unrealization. I don't know if it'll be Friday or Saturday that I'll do it though, Elliot. I might not be able to do it Saturday. True, June. Except you have to get a gift card from Japan itself. Take this, Elliot. Hey, Polywog. Thank you for subscribing. It really means a lot. Oh, nice, June. I mean, I'm going for a living shiny deck, so. Shiny living decks. Hi, Wario. I had to get a June. I would send money to a friend that's from Australia, and you can Dynamax, and I would send money to a friend that's from Australia, and she'd give me gift cards so I could buy the game using the Australia gift cards in order to get my Australia games, because you can't use your. It wasn't your turn to Dynamax. Another day. What's that, Zach? I'm sorry to hear that. Did I miss Thunder? I had to have missed Thunder. Or did I do that little damage? I'm sorry to hear that, Zach. Losing loved ones is always tough. Hello, Ileana. How are you doing today? Sorry if I mispronounced your name. I am sorry to hear that, Zach. Nice. I would like to go to Buenos Aires someday. Because I want to go to Argentina, but I don't know if I would want to go to many other places in Argentina. My eyes are green, Warriors, so I'm always wearing green. Would it be better for me to just lash out? I guess it doesn't matter now. Because you're dropping his physical defense anyway. That's what I was wondering, but June probably should have just attacked there at this point. And you need it's the exclamation point avatar and then the Pokemon. I'm weirdly good at knowing when it's Argentina on GeoGuessr. Yeah, you can be Arceus, but you do exclamation point avatar space in the Pokemon you want. Just Fishman Karate. When does One Piece come back? I forgot. $93. Did the number go up? I can't tell. There's a Wailord in the way. Okay, it did. Fingers crossed. Hello, Willie. How, what? Our bomb swung? I don't know. We don't question Warrior. We just let him be. We phase! It's indeedy! It took 93 checks for us to phase. It took 93 checks to finally phase. That's why I'm happy about phasing. It's crazy to go that long without a shiny. Oh, goodness. Ooh. It's nice to get that out the way. 93 without a phase is like so crazy. That's so many hours of no shinies. If you want to come help us shiny hunt, make sure to like and subscribe. Tell me what your favorite shiny is down below. Sorry, I gotta make a short from it too. I gotta get all the content I can out of it. I'm not slapping my Switch too. There's no shinies. There's a limit on file size, and if I add the shinies, it goes over the limit for the file size. I have nipples. Can you milk me, Greg? That's an old movie. Y'all might not. Y'all might be too young to know that movie. I guess you can't really be too young to know a movie. It's just a matter of have you seen it or not. I feel like the older the movie, the less likely you are to see it, but like you can just. Let's update the living decks. The decks of the living. Y'all can also go to that link to see all the shinies that I have. I feel like I've gotten a shiny of something that I haven't added, but no, because my last shiny would have been Virizion. That's all in there. Yeah, I think it's all there. If anybody wants to join, you're more than welcome. The code is 14691469. You can also type !DAs in the chat and it'll give you all the info you need. The pinned message is just to get people to click the link. It's not actually true. For my living decks? Well, you got to think, June, all my shinies are from Scarlet and Violet and ZA, so for the most part, I have a decent amount of Sword and Shield, but I have 2 in BDSP and 1 in Legends Arceus. Can you hunt people? I don't have a DS. So if they ever add it to the Switch too, what's the likelihood of that? What games? There's a chance. They did put Fire Red Leaf Green on it. Is Sucker Punch our best play here? I guess Ice Punch too, but Slowking's so bad. Think. There was a leak regarding Slowking. So Slowking, now Slowking's the best pick that I saw earlier, and I'm mad that it just shows up on my news feed. There's so many shinies I need that are impossible to get. That's why I'm glad I'll be able to get shiny Deoxys now. Ice, ice, baby. We definitely go right. Goiley's the best of the ice types. I'm gonna definitely switch, right? Switching to Slowking would be nice. One of us can try the random Mon. Because then we might be able to also change out Clang. There was an Indeedee, I didn't even notice it. I think it was better to go this way though, right? Anyways, because Glalie pretty good and then Frostlass is really good. There's no Gigantamax either. There's no forms or anything, Evolution. Right now, until I have time to shrink all the file sizes, which is thousands of files, so that might never happen. I hope to someday. It's just a lot of time. You're talking, I have to shrink the file size for every Pokemon, every shiny of every Pokemon, every form of every Pokemon. Every shiny of every form of every Pokemon. It's just a lot. It's well over 2,000. Because you got to think it's every Pokemon is over 1,000. Then every shiny of every Pokemon is over 2,000. But then you add all the forms, including Megas, Gender forms, Giratina's forms, regional forms. The Gigantamax forms, for the ones that do have Gigantamaxes, like, it's a lot. And I would have to shrink all the file sizes. And there's no way to do, let's just say 4,000. It's probably not quite 4,000, but shrinking 4,000 files at the same time is not possible. You can do like 20 at the same time, but that would take so long. Sandygas, Salazzle, Espeon, Mandarin. Ew, Primarina. Not a bad team. Hello, Winter Raven. How's it going? My GERD's acting up. I don't like it, how it feels. Why would you add Lunala when you already have both of Lunala's typings on your team? We're looking for Lugia. I'm doing well, besides, like, I just mentioned the fact that my GERD's acting up. So basically I have, like, really bad... It's not even heartburn. It feels like I have food stuck in my chest. Which is not comfortable. Yeah. I'm almost done with all the, like, main legendaries. All the box art legendaries, but not all of them are box art, but I mean, it's the best way to. Because like Mewtwo, I would put in that class. But Mewtwo's obviously not on the box arts. Ugh, why do I have to feel like this? It's awful. This is why everybody, you need to treat your anxiety if you have it, because it will mess up your body by the time you're my age, and it will make you feel miserable all the time. We don't want to take this. Elliot, you want to gamble on the random mod? With the Slowking? Oh, nice. Yeah. Oh, true. I didn't even think about that. I'm just going for a living deck, so. Oh, that's really bad. Sorry, Butterfree, but you're not good. At least Butterfree can heal us. I'm gonna use stab body sling. Oh, sorry. Feeling sucked. Yeah, I'm going for a full shiny love index. Sort of. It's just to have a goal. I'm not like putting in an insane amount of time trying to get it or anything. But I do have 253 of them. So like that's a good percentage. I'm almost a quarter of the way done. And most of my time is put into finding the legendaries and not all the other shinies, so. Hi, Scribbles. How are you? Good evening. June. I've been hunting in Dynamax Adventures for almost 5 years. I'm switching because I'm almost dead. There's no shiny, unfortunately. L. But you can be Charizard. Frostlass is better than Sudowoodo, right? I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Switch the Butterfree for the Frostlass. Well, hopefully it helps you feel a lot better, Scribbles, because I finally just phased after 93 DAs. And since I just phased, I'm probably not going to get Lugia for a while. Is it the best I-type in the GAs? Doesn't Jinx do the most damage? Chorus is also really good. That's a lot of damage. Oh, nice, L. Congrats on that. I have gotten the Hidden Fates shiny Charizard is the only shiny Charizard I've gotten in TCG. You can change it yourself. It's exclamation point avatar space in the Pokemon you want. There's no shinies and there's no forms currently. I'll see if I can get one of my mods to help me. Yes, if you come back to stream, you'll always be the same Pokemon. Until I fix the thing, then I have to delete everything and re-enter it. Whenever I add like the shinies and stuff, it'll reset it then, but... Don't question why the Gen 9 Pokemon are shiny. Gen 9 Pokemon can randomly be shiny. They were made by a different artist, so they're saved differently, so it doesn't... The file space taken up is different. Chandelure. I don't know if they've added the new Megas yet. $911. True. I didn't even know that. It makes sense. The only Gen 9 Pokemon's dex number I know is Goldingo for obvious reasons. Switch the Butterfree. I want them to add Pikachu avatar because I love Pikachu. Mega Chandelier lore is great. Yeah, I'll add the Megas back someday. It's just maybe, hopefully. It's just a lot of work because it's thousands of files that I have to make smaller because there's a space limit on the program. There's a file size limit or whatever on the program, so. Eevee's that far back in Gen 1? I didn't even realize it. We're all attacking physically, which... I mean, Politoed's still my favorite Pokemon. I just really like Pikachu. But I don't like Pikachu, so it's funny. It's just the way that... It's the way that Pikachu, like, talks and stuff. Pikachu talks and stuff in Pokopia. After this fight, I'm gonna have to use the restroom real quick, but I won't be gone long, and then 700. Oh, oh yeah, you do have Frost Breath. Maybe I could fake tears. Maybe I should. Hi Sparks, how are you? It's whichever day. It'll probably be Friday. True Scribbles. I surprisingly do not own a DS. I'm gonna fake tears. Did I crunch like a dum-dum? I think I did. I have too many hours in Pokopia, to be honest. But I'm making content from it. My streams don't get views on it, but the shorts are fun to make. I released a short of Pokopia today that was fun to do. Ducky? Ducky makes me think of the land before time. Yeah, I realized that, June. And I was thinking I'm physical, and I was thinking of Frostlass using triple axle, and then Armaldo is physical. I'm gonna attack now, though. And you can join if you're around winter. You can always join. We have a Cloud Kingdom, which you can always get into when offline, even if I'm not online. And then also, I'm building my pallet town with viewers as well. I like how they did the Cloud Island though, where people can join even when the main player's not online. Yes, Pokopia is so fun. Becoming it's such a pain to become. It might be Iron_Valiant Ill. It's so weird how those work. Oh, Wario started a battle royale. Of wisdom. I've got one evolutions. Oh, hopefully we can see you back at some point. If not, enjoy your. Either way, enjoy. Thank you for stopping in. I'm just playing the Amelie playlist winter. It's just easier to do that way. I don't have like a mixed playlist made. I didn't press list. I'm gonna check. Okay, see you whenever you come back. It's just some days it's Amelie, some days it's Kumo, some days it's Lily Pichu, some days it's Shiro Nico. It just depends on the day and what I feel like listening to. You haven't played Pokopia? I like it a lot, but it's not for everybody. Guy doesn't find China. That's a new account, too. Okay, I gotta get back before the timer's done. I'll be right back. Like my timing. Anybody can join, by the way, next time.
Wake up.
Cheesecake?
Wake up. You're late for school.
I can't see. Try an underscore between them sparks. If that doesn't work, then it's just... Hi, Ibrahim. How are you? Fan game? With Giratina as the focus? Interesting. The avatar command works for everybody. Yes. Yeah, Wario likes to go crazy when I'm not here. Definitely go right. Sorry, I was trying to catch up on chat and realize I didn't tell y'all what to take, but y'all know what you're doing. You can also go to the website, the link's down below, and switch your Pokemon there. Yeah, because like the names of them have a space in it, but the command, when you put in the command, it doesn't recognize the space. But the question becomes, do we get Golduck or Indeedee? Thank you for subscribing. Really means a lot. Thank you. Thank you. It has Screech. It's not awful. Thank you for subscribing as well. It's fine. It just needs the Screech. It doesn't have to use anything else. Nice. Thank you, Link. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know if that's different than you're in chat or not. Hello, Josh. It did just kill Heliolisk. Yeah. Sorry, I keep checking on how my shorts performing because I put a decent amount of time into editing it. Yeah, you can swear in chat. I don't swear, but you're more than allowed to.
You're awesome.
Raven, you didn't have to send me anything.
Also, my payday's tomorrow, lol.
Thank you so much. You don't have to send. You save that money for other things. It's not required. Thank you so much, though. It does mean a lot. And if you want to donate, I recommend memberships because you get more out of that than just sending me money. Plus, I think I get a higher percentage of money from a... Should I take this? No, it just says lash out. Thank you so much, Raven. We definitely go right. Do we need to take Sudowoodo, though? Let's go middle. I don't think we need to take the Sudowoodo. Sure, June. There's no Moslax, unfortunately, L. I was just talking earlier how I wish Pikachu was one. No, I wasn't asking you to also get a membership. I was just If you ever think about donating again, I was just saying. I don't give much to members right now, but we're gonna be doing more with members soon. You do get videos early. And I'm starting a members only recording soon. I forgot what I was doing. I definitely chose something to play as members only, and I don't remember what it was. I am doing, though, we are going to make a Roblox game together with members. Oh, thank you, Raven. It means a lot. I can't make them, L. I am not that talented. I am not that talented. I probably could make them, but the amount of time that it would take for me to learn how to do it is just not worth it to me at the moment. So I just download the ones that already exist. You'll figure what out, how to do the avatars? Because I don't think I'd have to draw them. Because, like, it's small, but I drew this. Like, I can draw okay. But I only draw good. I only draw well when it's big. I can't draw, like, smaller stuff. Welcome home, Callie. What hunts that, Scribbles? Scribbles, I've had hunts take like a year because I was at a long, I wasn't doing, I used to just do DAs strictly only on Sundays, and those streams would be like 2 hours long. So I was not getting many done. Bum, 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 bum. Don't switch to Heliolisk. We'll take the, somebody can take the Ndidi. Maybe you should have taken the Rabombi to fight the Ndidi, actually. What's the worst Pokemon we have here? Tauros doesn't have stab, but I feel like Heliolisk is. Well, it's more than just, notice how they move? It's more than just a single sprite floating around. Now, the One Piece ones are really animated. Lugia, you gain patience. Well, if you want to, you can join us too, Squirrels. We do a battle royale every 10 likes. There's also a channel point redemption for them, though. I think if you do exclamation point points shop, or is it point shop? I think it's 1S. I think it's point shop. It shows you the command for that. But usually it's every 10 likes. So if you hit the like button, you can just get it. Odysseus. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Do I switch for this, or do we switch Heliolisk for this? I'll switch. I'll switch. We only have one death, right? I think we only have one death. Does the helio? Oh, we definitely do. I just saw it on screen. What am I talking about? We definitely only. It was just the Heliolisk at the beginning. Don't make me do. Come to her. Nice, Callie. True, or even. We'll get there. I'm sure of it. I want to call mine, but you know I can't do that. I don't have a DS, so I don't know if I'd hunt that way, Scribbles. DAs have a lot of value to me because viewers get to join and get their shinies as well. Plus the variants where it's not so repetitive. I can't the biggest thing with shiny hunting for me is how repetitive it is. At least with DA, there's a little bit more variance to it. Mesprit, congrats. Hello, Caleb. How are you? That's why I haven't got my last two legendaries in ZA yet. Just because it's so tedious. Because I have to find... You have to grind to find the right portal. Which is what I'm stuck doing now. It took me... I did a 3-hour stream last time and did not get the portal. I need 2 portals. There's a chance, 2 chances that I can get. And then after you have the portal, you have to grind to get the right donut. And then you have to grind to find the shiny. It's so much work. I mean, I got Virizion really fast, so... I had the Virizion donut just from earlier. I was like, I got a level 2 grass donut. I was like, I'm keeping this. Well before I got the Virizion portal. Then I randomly got the Virizion portal. Then I got Virizion and literally my first donut. What do you mean, Callie? Thank you for subscribing. I think the number just went up again. I might be crazy. Sandy's not really Southern though. Sandy's Texan. I would say Texan is different than Southern. I feel like I'm closer to Southern than Texan. No. Yeah, I can't stand it, Scribbles. If I don't have chat here to talk to, like if I happen to be doing a shiny hunting stream where it's just dead, I go crazy. Does it say like y'all or something? I say y'all. The best shiny you got from DAs was one run for the Stack Attacker? Nice, Raven. That's June, who's in this run, one of my mods. She got it. She got Zygarde. I think it was the first one. It might have been the second. And then Zygarde took me 200 and something. And my fastest was Giratina. Which I don't remember how many it took me now. I remember it was... I got Giratina and Arceus. Giratina took me 2. And... Not Arceus. Giratina took me 2 and Reshiram took me 7 or 8. And I got them back to back. So that's like the craziest thing that happened to me. You've never had 2 shinies on the same check? I did once. And it was when I took that rush around. Because there's also a Golurk. But I've gotten the Golurk since, so. Pokopia is so good. True scribbles. I do that with other games still. Like I'll put on like anime while I'm playing like Hades 2 or Pokopia or something. You got more Pokeballs? Nice. I got caught up on Rising the Shield Hero while grinding Hades 2. I think Callie's joining. That's not too bad, Raven. I've had 2 over 200. Solgaleo and I just said its name. Why can't I think of it now? Zekrom. No. Why do I want it? Zygarde. Dang. The thing with Zygarde, it took me over 200 something checks. That doesn't include the number of times we lost to that thing. Hi, Miss Crazy. It's been a while. How are you? Do you want to join, Callie? We can back out if you want to join. It's good to hear, Miss Crazy. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. My GERD's acting up a bit right now. But other than that, I'm doing well. I need to call the VA tomorrow. So I can go see my doctor again. It's a lot of work. Sounds good, Winter. Raven. I'll be live for a while, don't worry. So if you think there's a chance of you being back, you'll probably be able to be back. I'm sorry, Callie. You have to go talk to my doctor about this pain in my stomach. And then the fact that I keep losing vision randomly in my right eye. Well, not losing it, but it keeps going really blurry at times. Happened to me earlier while I was driving. It's not good. Well, thank you for being here, Miss Crazy. It's always nice to see you. Hopefully you enjoyed the videos. I'm going to keep plugging it. I'm sorry. I posted a short today. Y'all should go check it out. It's the first short I've posted in a while that's not a clip, so. We recorded 4, Kylie. We learned that was the first one we did. Like we didn't do any tests or anything. So I'd say the next few we kind of learn how to. I think it becomes more entertaining. I've only ever played 3 Dynamax? 2. I played Mario Mon. I played. What's the one with the Colt in it? And Infinite Fusions. Those are the 3 I played. You can join on the last one. Callie's not going to be joining until the next one. Elliot. Oh, that sucks, Kelly. I don't know if I've never had allergies before, but the past year, sometimes I'm starting to feel like I might have allergies. Uh-oh. I couldn't remember. It's the one with the Colt. I'm taking Auroras, but Luxray is also okay. I have not played. I played Fire Red in the past, but I have not gotten it for the Switch yet. I'd take Luxray over Porygon. Unbound? That might be it. Those are the only ones I've played. Insurgents is it? Yeah, it was Insurgents, not Unbound. And I did a Nuzlocke and I kept losing. I never beat it. Mario Mon I beat. And I think I'd Nuzlocke that too, though. Here we go. This is a hard choice. There's a lot of good options. I can't tell what's at the top. Oh no. Ah, I'm going left. I think right was the better option. Gen 3 is good. Gen 3 on the Switch would be nice. It's basically if a Pokemon dies, if a Pokemon faints, it's completely dead, Freezy. You can only catch one Pokemon per route. Those are the two main rules of a Nuzlocke. There's a lot of other rules depending on what you're doing. There's a lot of other ways to do a Nuzlocke. There's hardcore Nuzlocks where you have like a level cap and can't heal in battle. There's all types of stuff. But the main things are those two. One Pokemon per route. If your Pokemon faints, it's dead. Yeah, hopefully they would put Shiny Mew in it. Well, I think they're going to have to do something. They're either going to have to try to get people to play ZA more, which I don't know how they're going to do that. Or they're going to have to like re-release at least one more game. Because Gen 7, or Gen 7, I'm thinking 2027. Gen 10 doesn't come out till next year. And they want to keep people playing Pokemon games. Your first day of work of your new job. That's nice, Miss Crazy. So I think there's a chance they'll re-release the Gen 3 games. What are they going to release? The Gen 3 games, or are they going to release the remakes? Are you excited to have a job? I'd never played through ORAS vanilla. I've never played Sun and Moon, Usum, or ORAS vanilla. I think those are the only ones. Yeah, I know, Miss Crazy. I'm glad you finally got one. I've been technically looking for a job since I graduated college in 2019, but I'm less stressed about it because I make money in other ways. Mainly that sounded bad. I'm retired, so I make money just from that too. So I can do side jobs and be fine. Just let them take it. You only play the remakes? Emerald is my favorite Pokemon game. Favorite main series Pokemon game. Do we go right or left? Because Metal Sound could also be good. I think we go right, though. Because we don't have enough special attackers for Metal Sound, really. It's just, you're not going to make as much. It's not as secure, Gally. That's the issue with it. Its security is very important in it. And when it comes to income. I don't think it's the same as the wormholes, is it? I never did the wormhole, so I don't really know. I've watched people do it, but I mean, when you need to get the consistency, It's more of what I meant. That's what I thought you were talking about. Thing feels alright. The short stopped getting views. Oh, just for fun. Well, there's a balance, right? Because having the security is more important. Like, if you have a freelance job where you can make a lot of money, but you can also make no money, it's not always better to have that job than the job that's consistent, even though you don't have the high highs like you may have in the one job. But it's not. You got to make sure you can at least pay your bills and get your food and stuff first. I'm able to do it because I have my retirement to fall back on. That's why I can gamble on YouTube becoming successful someday. Even though I've been doing it for almost 6 years. Finding what you want in the wormholes. I don't really know how the wormholes work. You don't have to if you don't want to, Kylie. Switch a Porygon, right? Is it? Grimmsnarl's not great because it's a physical attacker with Dark Pulse. Well, Callie, with how much everything costs these days, it's hard for one person to make enough money for. Which one's better? Neither are great options for the NPC to switch to. I'm going right. I can't tell which one it is. One of them is good and one of them is bad. The Basculins. I just don't remember which Basculin is which, to be honest, with that. One of them has Ice Fang and one of them doesn't. The other one might have Bite, though, so it might be fine either way, actually. I used to know because of Zygarde which one had which one had Ice Fang. Yeah, that's crazy. Especially gas prices right now. My phone's disconnected from the Wi-Fi. It is the one with Ice Fang. Oh, I need to get into another anime. I started getting anime shorts, and I been watching them because I'm just trying to find a new anime to watch. I'm like, I'll watch this short just to see if it feels like this might be good and I should watch it. Because I like to put anime on my second. I don't know which monitor technically my second and which is my third. I'll tell you what, that was my second. I'd like putting anime on my second monitor while I edit or make a thumbnail or whatnot. Or even game. This is not going well. I just need something to hold me off till One Piece is back. I need One Piece. I'm sorry to tell you this, June, but Basculine's not a goat, it's a fish. I don't think we take it. I was trying to remember if there was a Hisuian Basculin or not. To become Basculegion, or if this Basculin evolved to Basculegion. Because there's a Hisuian Quillfish, I know for sure. So it's just the other one. The white stripe existed before though, right? Because there was two. There's the red stripe and the white stripe one. Or is it a third form? Is it a blue stripe, a red stripe, and a white stripe? I don't know why I guessed another color. I know there's the one that's here that we just fought. White stripe is new to Arceus? Okay. So it kind of is, it kind of isn't. So the blue and red still don't have evolutions. So you trying to be funny by saying it needs an evolution is actually just true. Isn't it annoying that sometimes they'll do forms or evolutions where they don't add a form, but sometimes they do? I feel like most of the time, though. Well, like Pikachu, because like Pikachu, there's not an Alolan Pikachu. But then there's a Alolan Meowth. So it makes it easy to forget when there is and when there isn't one. Like, it feels like there shouldn't be a Galarian Farfetch'd. It should just be Farfetch'd can evolve to Sirfetch'd. Freeze? I don't know why I'm slightly worried. We just killed this, right? Yeah. Beauty and the Beast. Tale as old as time. Song as old as rhyme. True as it can be. Tell them happy birthday, Jan. $96. We're almost to odds. Nintendo never puts games on sales, Kelly. Don't you know this by now? Mario Kart 8 Deluxe still costs the same price it did when it released. Are they actually on sale? It's very rare. They never reduce in price. Why is that, Scribbles? You're way over odds. True, Elliot. One of us will get it soon. Are you joining, Callie? Tale as old as time. Song as old as rhyme. $199. Wait, Palkia? Wait, no, that's Dialga. How many did it take me to get? Yeah, it's Dynamax Adventures. I don't remember how much it took me to get Palkia. I don't think it was that many. That's all good, Kelly. You can join the next one. Or unless you were saying real quick. To actually mean real quick. Congrats on the shiny, Scribbles. Yeah, TJ, I can't stand doing resets. It just so mind numbing to me to keep going. Or not resets. Well, you do reset those, right? Well, anything like that. Because like even the Shaman in BDSP where you go fight it, you back out the fight, you ride your bike away, you go back to it. I can't. It's so repetitive. I can't. I need at least a little bit of variation. Call me, be me if you want to reach me. My GERD's acting up so bad today. I probably need to go a day without solid foods. Reset it. It doesn't matter. Are you going to join on the other one, Elliot? Usually when Callie says real quick, it means she's going to join the next one. Maybe she didn't mean that this time, but I think she did. It's all like not fully evolved crap. I don't know which is better between the two. I guess Linoon is stab, technically. Well, not technically, it is just stab. I'd take Haunter because hypnosis. Raichu. Durant, metal sound. I'm going right. I can't tell what that Luxray. It looks like it might be Luxray on the left. Well, it looked a little weird to be Luxray. It's all good, Jen. I'm sorry that it's delayed. You know Pokemon enough. I trust you know what to do. Hmm. I think we take Raichu and Durant. I didn't see what the dark type was up top though. Liepard. I don't know if we take Liepard. It does have Screech, but we're not going to be attacking. I guess we can decide if we want to attack physical or special. Because Liepard has Screech. Or we can go Durant, which has metal sound. Why you have to attack me for? Holy crap, it destroyed me. What about Dialga? Sorry if I'm making you yawn. I guess I could yawn away from the... This shorts are gonna hit 2K views. Why do diamond when you can do brilliant diamond? Thank you for subscribing. Oh, so get brilliant diamond. Switch the Dracoloak.
Nice.
Thank you, Alexis. Alexis. Alex is. Why are you jelly? What type of jelly? More of a marmalade fan than jelly. Ooh. There's also Chinchino. Oh, crap. I don't know what to do. I'm going right. Chinchino's also physical, though. Buy both of them, June. I need somebody to decide. Do we go physical or special? I guess if we're Lugia, let's just go physical. Lugia has lower physical defense. We won't take this. And we'll just take the Liepard. Actually, you could switch to this and then switch to Liepard. Which means we switch Haunter. So I'd switch the Haunter to the Durant because it'll do more damage to Liepard. And then we'll take the Liepard. And then we'll keep the Marshtomp because it has Ice Punch. And Raichu is just, I mean, it obviously won't get the benefit of lowering the attack, the physical defense, but I mean, it's Raichu, it'll be okay. My chat disconnected for a second for some reason. I had to pull the chat up on my phone just to make sure I didn't miss a message. Make sure to hit the like button if you haven't already. Every 10 likes, we do a battle royale with the avatars. I don't know how many we're at right now. Hi, Gabby. My favorite Pokemon's Politoed. What's yours? There's a baseball game on that I meant to watch. Take it for the X Scissor against the Liepard, and then we'll just switch again. Switch the Haunter. There we go. Why'd I type in YT to go to YouTube? To the left, to the left. Everything we are is to the left. I don't know. Outspeed the Howl, right? And then X Scissor just kills. That's my guess. I think X Scissor kills now. Now X Scissor pretty much after the Focus Blast, X Scissor has to kill, right? Oh, not quite. I'm just thinking about how bad Liepard's defense is. It doesn't matter. It's dead now, but my eyes are green. Luke. I also actually have green socks on. My favorite new Mega. Ooh. By design or by Pokemon? Because it's Excadrill, if not by design. Switch the Durant again. If by design... What is my favorite new design? There's a lot of good ones. Drampa. Meowstick. Go to sleep, Scribbles. Sleep well. I go live every day. We can see you back here another time. You don't need to force yourself to be here. Hi, Danny. How are you? Just you coming in the chat reminded me I need to fill out my bracket. Or finish filling it out. I didn't choose like 6 of the games in the first round because I want to do more research. I'm howling. Hi, Catmaster. How are you? Thank you, Scribbles. Have a great night. Sleep well. Hope to see you back here another time. Ooh. LUGIA. That's a lot of snow. We were supposed to have like really bad weather yesterday. Like they canceled school because of, and it wasn't even snow related. It was like rain and wind and stuff. And it ended up not being that bad. But y'all seem to have got it rough. That's so much snow. If that happened here, everything would be closed. Like legitimately everything. Me? Do I howl one more again? You should have screeched with... Did you screech turn 1 with Lightbird? Maybe you didn't. Team Skull. Why do you like Team Skull? Oh, that sucks. How was it taking Roscoe out for a walk? What is my favorite bad team? I can't think of the teams that well. I think the best villain in the series is Gexus. The best story with the bad guys is Team Star. Team Yell's probably the worst. Gets it. From Black and White, gets us. Oh, nice. In Stepdad. He's pure evil. Nice. Are you y'all are flying? Flying apparently is really bad right now. Like the amount of delays because both the weather plus the shutdown. So like there's less TSA workers, but the weather's also bad. So both things are causing delays. Hopefully y'all have fun there though. Y'all are probably going to have to watch UNC lose together. You can join now, Callie. Baby. It keeps doing staticky. It seems better now. I don't know. USA and Venezuela are playing right now in the finals of the World Baseball Classic. Thank you for everybody subscribed today. I don't know how many people subscribe from stream or if anybody subscribed from the short. Because the short is performing decently well. But it doesn't tell me who subscribed from it until like a day after. Oh, your Switch has the update. It's not a big update, so hopefully it's quick. Just Steve Reich. Never watch Food Wars with other people in the house. Yeah, I can't leave the controllers. It updated my controller and I have a Switch 1 controller. Like my Pro controller. Will Callie make it in time? Find out next time on Dragon Ball AC. Yeah, 30 seconds. Darlington. Hey, she's made it. Hey, look, Ma, I made it. Pangoro Sudowoodo. I think Pangoro is by far the best choice. Ooh, this is a harder one. Because if we go physical, Sudowoodo is better. No, you definitely take Sudowoodo. 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 Jinx! You owe me a soda. I don't drink soda, so you can have it yourself. Wow, Callie. I guess now we decide physical or special very quickly. Jinx does so much damage. There's a Lycanroc. There's Screech, so we're going physical. Go left. Seismitoad has Screech. Nice, June. That you forgot that totems existed. I mean, in terms of like challenges in a game, they are low on the totem pole. What were all the... I remember Wishy Washy, Alolan Marowak, Rattata, not Raticate. Lurantis. Mimikyu. Mimikyu's on the beach in that shop, right? What's the electric one? Because I remember that kid comes in and you're in that, like... Charger Bug? It feels weird for it to be Charger Bug. Hello, Firestorm. How are you? Is it Vikavolt? Okay. It was Vikavolt then. I think those are all the ones I can remember. I've never played through the games vanilla though, so it's hard to. I'm good without it. Some sounds just stopped. I think it was the heat being on, and now it's not on, so I don't hear it. I think we go Seismitoad. I think we switch Colossal for Seismitoad, surprisingly. Or Jinx. Maybe Jinx because it's health slow. The reason I say Colossal because of the 2-turn attacks compared to Jinx being able to attack every turn. I forgot about Salazzle. That's what I was thinking, the Alolan Marowak. It's a Salazzle fight, right? Because the Alolan Marowaks are doing the dance, and you have to choose which one's wrong, and the Salazzle randomly pops up in the dance. Wishy-Washy's fight it was so difficult in the randomizer I did of it. I don't remember why it became so much harder. You don't know what Arachnid is? It's the water spider. Well, Wishy-Washy in his schooled form has such a high base stat total. I think it's because I was doing level caps. No, they're very different. There's a whole team of bad guys that's in Ultra that's not in regular. They show up after you beat the first total. They're from like the future or something. And Rainbow Rocket's in Ultra, but it's not in the... I say they're pretty different. You don't get the surf on you don't get the surf in the first one, right? The surfing contest? Switch. I think I'd say switch Colossal. I might be wrong though. We definitely need to take it. Bear tick or probably bear tick, even though bear tick doesn't have any physical moves. It should have physical moves. There's a lot longer story for the Ultra games. You get to fight the Kanto gyms in the Ultra games, right? Or is it just some of them? Isn't it at least one of them? Isn't there a Kanto gym? At least one Kanto gym? Because of the Rainbow Rocket stuff. There's one. Yeah, it's just one. Malai City Gym. Yeah, I know it's not a gym, but I thought it had thought it had Kanto music and stuff in it. Because it has Rainbow Rocket, which is Team Rocket, but things were changed. Because it has all the old bad guys, but and Usum doesn't have all the old bad guys because you see the world as if they all succeeded or something. Like I said, I've never played through vanilla, so I don't really know the stories that well. Those are probably my least knowledgeable stories in all the Pokemon, would be Usum. But I'm pretty sure, yeah, like Elliot said, yeah, so yeah, there's like a alternate timeline kind of thing happens in Usum. I would say it's probably better you play those first, Callie, and then play Usum, though. Honestly, just keep Jinx. Because Jinx, it's going to die easily, but it has such a good special attack. It'll do so much damage. There's new not post-game stuff. Play Sun and Moon first and then play Usum. Yeah, so you can play Usum next. Oh, so since you've already played them, you're just playing them again? Then I would play Usum since you've already played Sun and Moon before. Yeah, I think you should play both. Yes, Usum is Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. I'm sitting here telling you, and I've never played the games vanilla, so I don't know them that well. I'm pretty sure I only did Usum as a sleep block, too. Or was that regular Sun and Moon? And then I did the Charity Nuzlocke series in Usum, maybe. I did a Charity lock where It was a recorded series. Whenever a Pokemon died, I had to donate money to charity. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's how you should do it. Play them both. The other games I suggest that I would ever suggest anybody to that you should play the originals before playing it would be Gen 1. Play the originals before playing Yellow, because you get to see how different Yellow is as a game. No, you don't have to play both of them. Hello, Dragon. How are you? Yellow has Jesse and James in it, Callie. That's good to hear. Yellow has actual Jesse and James in it. Because Yellow's supposed to be... They were trying to make if Red and Blue were more like the anime. So, like, you get Squirtle from Officer Jenny. Somebody abandons Charmander, so you get it. But it's still a lot like it's still a lot like Red and Blue, but here we go. Will it shine? Will it shine? No. It will not shine. I mean, the third games are always different, right? Like Emerald, you get the main difference is that you get to battle both evil teams, right? Am I missing something that's different? Like another big difference? There's other differences, but... Sorry, Elliot. Okay, June. There's a lot more story in Emerald because both of them are there. So they're like art. I guess they're both there in both of them. You just have to do both hideouts. And I'll be right back. I need to grab a water. Don't start it. Don't start it. Oh, wait. I forgot how it worked for a second. Emerald. The third games are usually different enough that it's worth doing both, Callie. And can you start, Callie? I mean, if you ever want to go back and watch, I've done most of them on the channel. Is there a Pokemon game? I haven't done actual Gen 1, I don't think. Lightbird. Lantern. These all suck. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, sure. Is there a Pokemon game I haven't played on the channel? I was going to say Oras, but I did the Sleep Lock of it. Go right. Do we go? Ooh, there's 3 good mods at the top. Gen 2's trash. Well, I know it's a Morpeko in the second row. We can get rid of Manectric. It also has dark moves anyways. Elliot. Colosseum and Gala Darkness soon. What spin-offs? Mystery Dungeon? Ranger? Hey You Pikachu. Stadium. Yeah, I figured that's what you meant, but I think Hey You Pikachu is probably the least played Pokemon game of all time. That's probably not true, but it's got to be up there. I was going to say maybe Pokken, but no. Hey You Pikachu probably has less players than Pokken. Would it be Hey You Pikachu? I feel like Hey You Pikachu is the most forgotten. But now I feel like I'm forgetting Pokemon games, so it doesn't. True. That's what I usually do with Pokemon games. Hey You Pikachu released in 1998 with voice recognition. I just want to put that out there about how, just imagine how bad that worked. There was a blue version in Japan. I hate Gen 7, but it does have a decent story. Why do they have a Japanese blue version? Did they make that? Because obviously it was red and green at first, but. If you look up the worst selling Pokemon games of all time, it only goes with the main games and says it's BDSP. Go right. Which I hate to tell you, it's not true. They made a second Pokemon Ranger game, I'm pretty sure, so. So you haven't played Platinum either? They made 3 Rangers? Oh, God. The first one wasn't bad, but didn't they release a game that was like the stadium of the Wii U as well? That nobody got? I don't know what the worst selling Pokemon game was all the. Because at least with Hey You Pikachu, people wanted to see if it was good, so they bought it. because it was a time before, like, it was hard to know how good a game was without buying it. And it was the first game, like, ever with voice recognition. Nice, Callie. Platinum's a lot of people's favorite game. Interesting, Jen. Emerald's mine. Unless Pocopia counts. Hi, Hack. How are you? How have you been? Can we get rid of this Morpeko? Let's see. Pokemon Dash? I didn't know that existed. Hey, you Pikachu on Pokemon Rumble. Oh, yeah. You should play Red or Blue as well, Kelly. You haven't played Fire Red Leaf Green? Should Callie take this or should we just... Callie, take it. I couldn't decide if we should switch to Lightbird or not. Fire Red Leaf Green is objectively the best way to play. Can we go right? I'm gonna go right. I don't know if that's the best choice. Fire Red Leaf Green is objectively the best way to play Gen 1. Or is it just factually the best way to play Gen 1? It's just not really the same as playing like actual Gen 1. In yellow, your rival starts with Eevee. I think I'm gonna take this so Morpeko is able to use Aura Wheel every turn. You get a free Eevee in all the Gen 1 games anyway, June. It just gets given to you, so. You just don't have it early. But you get it after your... You can get it after your second gym badge. Third gym badge. Third gym badge. You have to have at least 3. You have to have at least beat Lieutenant Surge. Missy's second. It's not out of your way. Lieutenant Surge, Callie. And then it's you can kind of battle whoever you want after that. The first 3 have to be in that order. Then it's oh, is Callie trying to use Callie? You can't use electric moves. Or is Lantern using electric moves? Whoever. Can't use electric moves. I knew it, June, and this was before the internet existed. No, because I have lightning rod. That's why I'm taking the Glalie, so you'll be able to use electric moves in the next fight. You gotta get the Eevee. Okay, Callie, you can leave after this one. It's fine. Didn't you notice how did you not know it was different when you did the... Because when you did the first totem, didn't those 2 people randomly show up? With the freaking white suits on? The time travelers? Luckily, when we fight the LUGIA, you just have to spam a aura wheel the whole time. Oh, you just got to that? What? Didn't you beat the totem a while ago? Or, oh, you stopped playing a while ago. Why is that, Gene? Isn't Eevee one of your favorite Pokemon? So you're saying Eevee's not found in the home region because it's gifted to you? Can't you? You can definitely catch it another way, right? Because how did you get all the evolutions? Because I completed. You can catch them in the wild in yellow. I'm pretty sure. Because I completed my yellow decks without trading with anybody except for 2 or 3 Pokemon. And I know I had all the evolutions. Yeah, you can Dynamax. Just click your aura wheel move. It'll change every turn, but it's the best move every turn still. Because it switches between 2 super effective typings. USA. US. Probably not the best time in the world to be. But I want us to win the WBC. We're playing Venezuela. Which is kind of ironic. You think about it, but Callie rigged the BR. Did we even get 20 likes? Did you start a battle royale without 20 likes for you?
So long, Bowser.
So long, Gay Bowser. Run it back, Turbo. Wait, why did you... Yeah, but why did you start another one? Okay, we did get 20 likes. You're fine.
Wow. I think it's gonna die.
Got a blast.
Why are you mad? Why are you a monkey? Oh, but it's a gorilla, not a monkey. Mother... We're gonna hit odds, guaranteed now. Hi, Maddox. I mean, you can change it if you want, but... Shiny okie dokie. Interesting. Interesting. I didn't know what shiny okie dokie looked like, and Venezuela just hit a home run. Thank you for subscribing. It really means a lot. I might turn the baseball game off. Hi, Hip Parader. Got a lot of those today, Callie. My short's performing well. I don't know. I don't ever know when I'm going to end stream. I'm not like slot. I don't have a set end time to my streams. I just kind of end when I feel like ending. I really don't want Linoon. I'm going Orangor. Jotion! Auroras! Now Linoon. What do you mean, Hip Raider? Hip Raider, I have every Pokemon. What do you mean? True, June. I think we go right and get Bisharp. And maybe Toga tomorrow. Or do I just keep? Do I switch or keep this? We definitely want to switch the Linoon. That kills. Evolution. Eevee, Eevee, Eevee. Stevie, Stevie, Eevee. Stevie the Eevee. All right, Callie, welcome in. I mean, Aurora's getting hit by a steel move is going to kill it. I don't know who did the most damage, but I'm going to do this. Oh, no, you're going to Dynamax. I didn't think about that. Oh, I was welcoming whoever just said hi. Or said hi. What is that a picture? What is that? I cannot tell what that is. They're too small. Oh, an oyster. I watched somebody playing a custom version of the game that somebody made specifically for them. And Professor Oak tells the player in the game, he's like, "Hey," they find Professor Oak with his mom on with the player's mom on the beach, and Professor Oak's like, "Hey, fancy seeing you here. We were just about to leave because your mom's gonna show me her cloister." We need to get rid of Toga tomorrow. Bennett. Switch the line in. Are we fighting next? Bisharp. Uh-oh. Maybe I should have switched. Did we go right? Oh, it's too late now. Bisharp's gonna kill Aurora's again. I wish we had a fighting move. Who does the most damage? Togedemaru, maybe? I literally can't attack myself, so. It wasn't Togedemaru. I shouldn't have instructed Togedemaru. I should have instructed Aurora's. At least he got fully paralyzed. No, not Jolty. Dang it, I clicked the wrong Pokemon. I'm a big dummy. Emphasis on the big. Maybe you get a spit after all. Who knows? What, Jim? Oh, shining brilliantly. I get it. Should I just keep instructing Jolteon? Because Aurora's is likely to miss Thunders. Somebody needs to Dynamax. I can't attack, so I literally can't Dynamax. Spit after all. There we go. And I immediately got rid of the stat changes. What are you talking about, William? What's a Grimsley? I don't know why it made me think of Dastardly and Muttley. Ooh, damage. Are we finally going to kill the Bisharp? Do I switch to Bisharp? I've used so many instructs, I kind of have to, don't I? I don't know how many. I don't know how much PP instruct has. For some reason, I feel like it has 10, so I'm definitely almost out. It has 15, but I'm still below 10, so yeah. We can kill Sneasel pretty easily, so I think we go left, but we don't take it on the team. But we can destroy it pretty quickly. So. I thought I had a steel move for some reason. It lowered my special attack. So annoying. Okay. That head is iron. Omniboost. My favorite Pokemon is Politoed. What's your Zing? Was that not an Omniboost? Yeah, we already have 2 deaths, but we're, I guess, okay. Going into Lugia. I'm good. We're all good. Yeah, we get hold items too. Expert belt. No. Guess the muscle band. I do have physical moves. I might metal sound once and then attack. We have 2 special attackers. I don't know what I'm gonna stream tomorrow. Probably not again, Kelly. Stardew is probably Thursday, but maybe I'll do Stardew tomorrow and something else Thursday. I do need to get on Animal Crossing, but I wouldn't do a just Animal Crossing stream. I do Animal Crossing for a little bit, then switch to something else. Because Animal Crossing, you can only get so much time out of it. Thank you, Shadow Rider. I read that wrong because it's weird on the screen. Thank you, Shadow Rider Ace. How are you? Hello. Thank you so much for following. Okay, yeah. I just don't, there's not a lot of stuff I have going on right now. Ever since I beat Silk Song, it's kind of... Hi, Jackson. How are you? That's good to hear, Shadow Rider. That's good to hear. I guess that's not... It's okay to hear. It keeps... Do y'all hear the static in my mic, or is that just me? I'm doing well. Granting LUGIA as well. You're more than welcome to join us if you need. Like, you don't hear any static. Okay, this is fine then. It's still gonna bother me sometimes. No, it's doing it. I think it's the cord. It goes sometimes. This is my 100th time Shadow Rider, so we're about to see if I'm going over odds. Or just at odds. Did I metal sound twice on accident? Did I forget to switch my moves? No, I switched. Yeah, I know, Elliot. You haven't gotten it yet, Jackson? I think you're doing something wrong. 100. Will we get it exactly at odds? I'll probably have to adjust the number on both of my layouts now. Yeah, I need a... I'm doing a challenge run to beat the game, though, so... I'm gonna do that, and then I'll be Shiny Hunting Deoxys. Why did my lights turn off? They're different colors now. I'm doing a solo run. Like I told you, Jason, I'm gonna be beating it with just Politoed. Will we get it at odds? Did Shadow Rider bring the luck? Sag, we're over odds. Your Lugia is blue. Nice, June. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna go use the restroom. I'll be right back. I've been drinking water. No more DAs for you. Sounds good, Callie. It's fun. If anybody else wants to join, the code's 1469, 1469. Feel free to join in. Oh, we have 2 people leaving, so we could use the help. Just the 2 of us. We can make it if we try, just the two of us. Anybody else? I'm sorry, Jackson. Do you want to join us, Shadow Rider? I already readied up. I can't back out, actually, so. Avocado Ranch. I wish we could figure out why you can't join, Jackson. It's so strange. Ew. Porygon. Please take Bolton, Sophie. Okay, of course you chose the worst option there. Oh, you don't have Nintendo Online. That's fine. Just figured I'd offer because you're hunting the same thing. And I don't want to join. I don't want to have to deal with the NPCs, but freaking Linoon again. Let's go on Linoon, our best options too. Actually, go left and we could go Mimikyu. I know you hate Mimikyu, June, but let's see if that works, Jackson. Yeah, I don't know why it wouldn't be working. Nobody else has an issue. But you're able to join other people, so it's so weird. Do I switch Cramorant or do you switch Porygon? That didn't do as much damage as I was hoping. Maybe I'll be switching Cramorant. I probably won't Shadow Rider. We'll be doing Ho-Oh next too. And I do DAs every Sunday as well, Shadow Rider, so that's when we'll be doing it next. Oh, my neck. Musharna, can you die, please? Actually, it might be better just me to stay Cramorant and you to switch the Porygon to the Mimikyu because Lugia has better special defense than physical defense. We don't want the Bolton to switch here. So I'm going to say no when you see what the Bolton does. I didn't realize I'm asleep. No, don't let the bolt and switch switch. Is that Skunk Tank or Linoon? It doesn't matter. Go right. Skunk Tank would only matter if we had special attackers for acid spray anyway. It does look like it's Skunk Tank. I thought it was Linoon at first. It was almost definitely Skunk Tank. And I wish I realized that. But then we would because then I would have switched. And you would have kept the special attacker, but it is what it is. Now you can have Mimikyu though. And it's funny because you don't like Mimikyu. How many votes have we gotten? 38. The heck? I was not expecting to see 38 votes. Brunch. Is it bad that I know what song's coming up next when the songs are played through the playlist? Do you have the physical copy? Or a digital copy? You forgot. Oh, nice. It attacks me when I use dive. And take this, June. June hates Mimikyu. If I remember correctly. We need them. We needed them to switch, but I don't want them to have that specific Pokemon. I want to go middle. Because if they switch to Kangaskhan is good, and the random Mon that they switch to might be good. But then again, Martin might take the random Pokemon. Please switch the Sceptile. Please switch the Sceptile. Please switch the Sceptile. Yeah. Oh, no. It is better than Sceptile because while it is weak to both typings of Lugia, it has triple axle. So at least it can do damage, unlike Sceptile. Yeah, it's better. It's an upgrade, technically. It is weak to both typings, so Lugia is more likely to hit it with a super effective move. You're going to Dynamax because you have the ghost moves. Or the ghost move. What just happened? That it wasn't effective? Did Kangaskhan try to attack Mimikyu with a normal move? Or did somebody try to attack Kangaskhan with a ghost move? Well, Mimikyu's the only one with the ghost move. So Kangaskhan just tried to attack Mimikyu with Body Slam. Cool, I guess, Jackson. I couldn't get into Valorant because you have to learn way too much. Like, I just want to play a game. You have to sit there and study for like freaking 100 hours before you can even play the game. Get a new word. Crunch. Cramorant. 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 You're doing a Professor Oak challenge then? Cramorant. Wait, did you? It's a second playthrough of the same one, right? I thought you were, for a second I was like, wait, did you buy Leaf Green on top of Fire Red? When you were saying you can't afford games you really want to buy. Welcome back, Callie. Going back to Callie. I mean, that's what happens when you have a cat. Nah, you gotta evolve everything, June. I mean, that also happens when you have a cat. Can't tell a cat where they can't go. It's not going to stop them. That sucks, Jackson. New Genesis. Oh, God, I'm doing so little damage. We needed to not get rid of stat changes too early. That's not how you're supposed to make loose leaf tea. You're supposed to still have like a strainer in it and or have use a spoon. A slotted spoon works. But it needs to be like small little holes. I have a thing that like has a little handle and you put the loose leaves inside and then you dip the thing down in. And you let them steep for a bit and then you lift it up. Or you can get reusable tea bags. But I hate cleaning those things out. I think we're gonna win. Okay. That's very different. Well, that's not, doesn't call it regular tea, it's just pre-bagged tea. Pokemon 101. College class I'm gonna teach when I become a professor. I don't know if I'm the best teacher for Pokemon. I guarantee there's a college somewhere that teaches Pokemon. There's some weird freaking... Wolfie only knows competitive Pokemon though. I'll watch some of his videos. He's he's probably the most knowledgeable person on competitive Pokemon. But there's a lot of stuff he doesn't know about, like playing the games. Twins aren't the same, don't have the same name, June. That's not how that works. It could work that way. If you want to be really confused as a parent, have twins and then name them the exact same name. That sucks, Callie. No, you have to get the lesson like verified and stuff, Jackson. So you'd actually, the homework would have to be actually learning about the Pokemon. I actually drink loose leaf tea, so. Though I don't usually leave leaves in it, so. I don't know what it could be, Jackson. Make another account, use the free trial, and see if that one will join. I feel like, you know what I don't understand? Why do we eat so much sweet stuff for breakfast when literally the worst time of the day to have sugar is in the morning? You don't have to play through it, Jackson. You only have to get to the train station. What, June? That's good, Callie. I do sausage instead of bacon. Eggs are good for you. I usually can't eat in the morning because the way my stomach acid is. Flamethrower chicken strip basket. Ew. I don't know. You can take what you want to. My stomach's starting to hurt. Maybe you should have taken a bad Pokemon. Didn't think about it. The NPC couldn't. Can't tell what that water type is. I think we want to go right and go to Grimmsnarl. Or we could go left and go to Grimmsnarl. I don't know. Going right. Maybe we should have went left, actually. No, because if we went left and went to Grimmsnarl, the NPC could have taken the Clefairy. It very well could be the tea. Caffeine is actually good for headaches. Because what caffeine does, it expands your... This is a rudimentary understanding of it. I'm not a doctor or anything. I don't fully know how to understand. But I know caffeine opens up your blood vessels. And it helps headaches. Because blood's flowing through faster. You get more oxygen and stuff. No, that's because you're addicted to caffeine and you're having withdrawals, Skelly. No, don't do that. Too much caffeine will make your blood flow too fast and cause a headache that way. Well, that's good because that's just a lot of sugar. If you're having withdrawals from a Dr. Pepper, it's more likely the sugar than the caffeine because it's very little caffeine in it. Not Hydreigon, but Dino. It's actually more than I would have expected Dr. Pepper to have, to be honest. But it's much less than a cup of coffee. It's probably like a lower end cup of coffee for caffeine. On the very low end, but he does that because of the steam. Steam's really good for opening your sinuses. Doesn't the smallest Red Bull have 80? And Red Bull's like the least amount you can get in an energy drink. The most caffeine you're supposed to have a day is 300 milligrams. I really hope one of them don't take it. June switch so they don't keep it tangled the whole time. Or don't. We need to go right. That's a Relicanth. I'm scared that the NPC is going to take a Tangela into Lugia. I mean, milk's not the... So just replace it with water. That's nice, Callie. Let me use a Thunder. Yeah, but like 90% of people are lactose intolerant, and most people who are lactose intolerant don't know. And it has like just minor impacts on their health, but it still has impacts on it. I'm lactose intolerant. Feeling vibes. I mean, I can still eat it, Callie. It just messes up my stomach a bit. You can eat certain cheeses too, like Gouda, which is my favorite cheese. Is okay, because the more aged the cheese is, the less lactose it has. Or lactate. Whatever the freaking. And Gouda is my favorite cheese, which is a really aged cheese, so. I miss entrainment. I'll do this. I don't like a lot of cheese. I don't understand people who just put insane amounts of cheese in the stuff. I mean, when I get milk, I usually get Fairlife. Even before I realized I was lactose intolerant, I was use Fairlife milk, which is a lactose-free milk. Just because it's Fairlife is healthier. I got a gallon of chocolate Fairlife milk and drank it all in 2 days. Oh, that's not good, Callie. Mine's been bad the past 2 days. I've thrown up a handful of times, like small amounts the past 2 days. I threw up earlier in stream, technically. Just very little, though. But my GERD gets really bad sometimes. More Calliope. Yeah, Callie, it can get bad. You gotta take care of it young, because if you get to like I am, mine was so bad a year ago that I had to go to the ER for it a few times. That's not what we were talking about, Jackson, but okay. Make sure you're on the right medications for it and stuff, because you don't want to end up like that. Make sure your doctor knows and you're on the right treatments and stuff for it, and you're eating correctly and not eating horribly all the time. See if it's okay. Take it, June. Yeah, there's meds. Like, I have to take it daily, even if my acid reflux isn't bad. I'm on prescription meds for it. You do not want to end up as bad as mine is. Grim Snarl, middle. I thought I was dying for a while. And it's bad enough that, like, when it gets really bad for me now, I can't do anything that day. Like, I can't. Mine used to not be nearly as bad, but it's like it gets worse over time. At least mine did. I don't know if that happens to everybody, but I would suggest. And stuff, I know anxiety definitely makes it worse. Like when I ate dinner earlier, it felt like none of it reached my stomach and it just stayed in my chest. Hopefully, Jackson. I've had points in my life 3 separate times. One was when I was a senior in high school. 2, I was in the army and language school. And 3 was last year, where I went days without being able to eat solid food because of it. I have to drink just Ensures, the only nutrition I get. This time I did bone broth and Ensures though. Please switch the Bingalow. Actually, that's fine too. We needed, both of those were bad. I forgot that we had 2 bad NPC bots. Hopefully we can make this. We only have all our deaths. That's what I was trying to say. Kick the rally. No, what, Jackson? Hate when anxiety makes you not want to eat. When my anxiety is bad, I eat too much food. We only have all our lives left. My depression definitely. Well, sometimes it gets to where I don't eat. I don't know which one does the most, to be honest. Should I just Dynamax so Thunder never misses? I'm gonna do that. Sometimes it's hard to tell which is causing things. Sometimes it's easy. That's how mine is, Skelly. My anxiety is typically worse, too. So sometimes it's like hard to even notice my depression just because my anxiety is so bad. We have a horrible team, by the way. I think that's just like temporary stuff. Like usually it's caused by like, cause like I have brain chemistry stuff and trauma and though if something like that is causing that, there's probably an underlying issue rather than that being the actual full thing. That's just helping exacerbate it. I'm not a doctor though. I'm just speaking of what I've experienced, not. Should I do one more or should I wrap up here? I've already got one, Jackson, so ha. Getting diagnosed with ADHD is hard because I'm pretty positive I have it, but they made me take an IQ test and I scored really high on it. They put me in a room with all it was a computer monitor that you couldn't close out of the test. And it was a tiny little room with nothing there to distract me. And they were like, answer all these questions, and if you get them done, yeah, so I was like, okay, this doesn't prove anything. You're like, you did really well on the test. I was like, yeah. What was I gonna do? I didn't have a window to stare out of. Probably should get tested again, to be honest. If I literally have nothing that could possibly distract me, I'm fine. But give me one thing that can distract me on. It's the reason I can't watch subbed anime. Because I will miss it and then... This was happening listening to a podcast last night. I was literally just listening to a podcast. I was distracted by my own thoughts so much that I kept having to rewind the podcast. All it was my thoughts. And I was missing the sounds from the podcast. Warriors playing Smash? I either can't focus or I'm ultra focused, where I'm so locked into something that somebody could yell right next to me and I won't notice. Call me king. It's later than I realized. I procrastinate too much, which is why y'all don't get a lot of videos or shorts. Luckily, I was able to get myself to lock in and edit that one today because it's performing pretty decently. If you're on your computer, you should put the short on the side and just let it run through so the average watch time goes up. That's a joke, by the way, kind of. It does work. Okay. Call me king. It's 38 degrees outside. It also says it's sunny. So I don't think that's accurate. Nice, Callie. You should do it, Jackson. This baseball game is not going well. Oh, the misery. Ew. Honestly, it might be better to take Eldegoss or Combuskin. Probably Combuskin. So we don't have an NPC lock into it the whole time. Because Linu's not good enough to... Yeah, that works too. And then they took the Combuskin. Take the Luxray. We have to go right. We have to go right. I don't even see what all the Pokemon were, but I saw 2 ice types and a dark type. Politoed's left. What's that electric type? Oh. What's that steel type? We could definitely go right. Glalie good. Oh, the injury. I do every night after stream. I tell myself I'm gonna edit, and then I turn on something, and then turn on a game as well, and start scrolling through YouTube Shorts. I don't even really like shorts all that much. I literally watch shorts. I'll scroll through. There's a few things I like shorts for though, like anime shorts so I know what anime to get is one of them. But my main thing with a lot of shorts is I watch them to get ideas of what to do for my own shorts. Thank you for subscribing. I can do that on stream sometime. I'll get so focused on the game I'm playing or something, and I forget that I have to reach it. It's an anime, Jackson. I haven't watched it. You know what anime I haven't finished? Because I was told the ending's bad, but I really want to finish it, is Darling in the Franxx. I was told the ending is really bad. But I don't... I was told the ending will definitely piss me off. The USA just tied it! Tagging. I'll finish it at some point, but I'm going to put it off as long as possible. I was told it's one of those endings that makes everything that happens in the show not really matter. Which always upsets me. No, what I really should catch up on is the time I got reincarnated as a slime. Well, so Callie, I'm diagnosed with depression and anxiety and insomnia. Those are the three things I'm actually fully diagnosed with. And medication for one of those always causes the other. So you just got to find the right balance for you. You got to work with take this, June. You got to work with your doctor and just be on the right stuff. Because you can't let it go untreated. It is an illness. Exactly, Jackson. I will get so easily distracted and be like, what happened? I've been bad lately. If I've been watching some TV shows that have commercials go right. And when the commercial's on, I start scrolling through shorts. But then the show comes back on and I miss like 10 minutes of it and have to rewind. The first time I had to go see a psychiatrist, I was driving to language class while I was in the army. And I remember what intersection I was at. I was at this intersection. And apparently I blacked out because I don't remember getting to class or anything. And the next thing I remember is my class leader asking me if I was okay. I was like, I don't remember getting here. Apparently I had a panic attack. And I blacked out. And then when I got diagnosed with depression and stuff, everybody I know was like, yeah. Like they knew. I was like, I should have been getting seen so much earlier. If I would have got it treated younger, it would have been so much better and not progress as far as it did. This is could be bad for us. We need one of the NPCs to take this badly. Combustion switching would be the best thing for us. I need to go back in and see my doctor. I haven't seen him in a long time. I'm supposed to go in every month. And it's been like 8 months. Because if I don't have an appointment, if I have an appointment, I won't miss it. It's making the appointment that I struggle with. And they canceled the last appointment I was supposed to go to, and I usually make my next appointment when I go to an appointment. So then I just never made another appointment. If I could go online and make my appointment, I'd probably be fine doing it that way. It's just I don't the phone calls to make the appointment there. Nice, Kelly. I'm glad your headache's going. Bye, Jackson. Have a good one. Get your homework done. Oh, I have to do my... No, I did my Duolingo today. I didn't do my Duolingo yesterday, and then I checked, and I was like, oh, crap. It was after midnight. I was like, crap. And I was like, well, I'll just do mine for today now. No, not a phone call appointment. Just making the phone call to schedule my appointment. I don't like phone calls. I don't know why. I just don't like doing it. It's not really scary. I just don't like making any phone calls, to be honest. Like I used to refuse back before you could order like food online and stuff. I would like never order food for delivery because I wouldn't want to call to make the delivery. So, and then like at one point I would only get delivery. Even if I wanted one thing, I would only get delivery from a place that would allow me to do it online. So the fact that I have to call to make a deliver to get something delivered from somewhere was enough to make me not get anything from that place. Any of these would be good. What do we... I don't know. I'm going to go left. I don't know. I'm scared to go right for the Laron, even though it has metal sound. The NPC could take it. Because it would destroy most of us. True, Callie. A Violate. Also have group chat anxiety, I realized. I never really get added to group chats for anything. And I recently got in a few texting group chats, and I will not talk in them at all. I think it's because when I text somebody, I think about what I'm saying to them a lot. And when it's a group text, I have to think about how every other person in that will take it. And it's just too much thinking. Crap. I'm gonna do this. Ow. I forgot Beartick has a fighting move. Hopefully it uses it again. I don't usually have texting anxiety. Depends on who it is, to be honest. With my closest friends, I'm fine. And with my mom, I'm fine. Please tell me you use body press. Beartick. Did Heliolisk. I don't DM any, like, asking people for collabs and stuff is hard for me. That's why I don't do as many as I probably should. I hope the line noon switches. Nope. Okay, it's fine. I would fake tears at least turn 1, June. Sure, June. I think I'm electro web turn 1 to slow it down. Sly and I don't really talk outside of YouTube stuff either. You'd think with how much we work together, eventually we would. It's just the thing I struggle with. I mean, I never know if somebody considers me a friend until they outright say it. I'm a streamer, Kelly. Like, you can't do this without being a yapper. Shadow Claw. Live, 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 live. Yes. I feel like I should use Frost Breath instead of Blizzard, but I can't be mad about it. If it's hitting. That's a dead bear tick. Interesting, Kelly. Hi, Alex. Thanks for lurking. Hopefully you enjoyed your dinner. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Really? So am I. Depending on how many people are in it. The more people, the more quiet I am. Unless I've been drinking like on Derek's birthday. Imagine we lost this right now. Okay, we win. 1-0 tree. Still don't know what I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I've been trying to schedule my streams early. I just don't. Will we get the shiny on the last check of the day? Of course, Callie. Mother. What, Warrior? What was silly? Oh, the beep. Replying to comments. Probably shouldn't be replying to comments right now. Beep beep. One Piece wears yeah. I just don't curse on stream. It's not like I don't in real life. We're gonna wrap up here. I'll figure out what I'm playing tomorrow. It's sometime tomorrow. Could be Stardew, could be 7 Days to Die, it could be Bonnie Bear Saves Frog Time, it could be something in Silk Song, maybe even. Maybe just Pokopia, even though I don't get views on it. Part of the reason I did DAs today, because I know I don't know what I would do in Silk Song. I've already beaten it. I guess I could go for 100%. I guess I should probably do that, to be honest. So I can get more content out of it. Okay, thank you all for hanging out. It really means a lot. Tomorrow's stream might start a bit later. I'm going to my mom's. So it just depends on when I can get out of there. Most of y'all probably understand how hard it is to get away from parents when you're visiting them or talking to them on the phone or anything. But thank you all. Check out the short that I posted today. I wish I could send you all over there. It's pinned in the chat message though. And I'm sorry. I love you all. Should we go on a raid? I don't have a lot of people here, but I want to get better at raiding. I'll raid, and then if nobody joins the raid, I won't say anything. But if everybody joins the raid, then I'll say something in their chat. I'm not going to say that I'm raiding if it's just me that's raiding. Brandon. We're gonna raid our friend Epic Luigi, who's playing Legend ZA right now, who could probably use support because Legend ZA can be annoying once you beat the game. It's a great game. Shiny hunting it is annoying at least. Sorry, I love you all. Hope to see you back here next time. Bye bye.